Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Gary's Mod. I've been pretty busy with this over the past year or so, and I feel like in trying to keep up with the upload schedule, I've sort of lost sight of the comfy side of the creepy and comfy vibe of this channel. And as we get closer to the Halloween season, I've kind of been thinking about how to bring that back. Really, I think there's nothing better than going back to the things that made me feel that way in the first place. It's maps like these that, I guess, have that home alone at night reading creepypastas feeling. And for that reason, right now, I'm exploring GM Mountain Resort Night. Now, the reason it's specifically night is because this map does come in several daylight and snowy variants, which should be pretty cool as well. But for now, I'm sticking to this one. Maybe I'll check out the snow version later. And wow. The fact that you apparently need a boat to get here really speaks to just how remote this place is. Which is all the more reason to feel eyes on me as I wander out here. We'll explore the grounds a little bit first, and then I guess we'll head inside. Actually, I think a good place to start would be to see if we can actually use this lever. Oh no! This isn't to launch the boat along some kind of rail, that's the generator. So the power can be killed from outside. At the very least, this place is not designed to accommodate defense from a serial killer. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit unnerved that the lights aren't coming back on. But yeah, you do anything for work, and eventually it does become just that, work. And even if I do generally enjoy it, it's a lot more of a streamlined, almost robotic process to get these videos out. And so, in a way, this is almost like visiting a mountain resort for myself. Coming out on this retreat and kind of trying to reconnect with why I do this in the first place. I think it sort of started with a discussion on the Discord where someone suggested that I kind of explore more, not horror-themed, but just Halloween-y themed maps. And as part of that, I explored one for TF2 during that video last week, and that just really clinched it. I have to do more of these in the lead-up to Halloween. I mean, what is Halloween to me? I remember it as, straw strewn about everywhere, and, foam cobwebs all over the place, and plastic spiders, and postcards of a cat sitting in a pumpkin silhouetted against a bright moon in the sky. This is what I love. It's being bundled up in a location where I know I'm safe reading ghost stories. Drenched in sweat and afraid to get up and go get some water or go to the bathroom, but still enjoying basically having the time of my life. It's a kind of carefree freedom to relax that I feel like I don't really have in adulthood. I mean, I am so aware of the passage of time now, and I don't know, I never really sit down. I hardly even read creepypastas anymore. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if there's a way to actually read in VR, with the ability to do so in any location I want. What are those red dots on the horizon? Maybe we're not that remote. Those look like maybe smokestacks and lights from houses in the distance? At least I hope that's what that is. Now's not a time for flashlights. We are out in the wilderness. Now's a time for a lantern, I think. There we go. Little bench off in the woods in a little clearing. This might be a good day reading spot, but what's over here? I saw a glow. What is the source of that? Look, it's not my lantern, right? I move away and it's still there. That's weird. I was almost expecting to find a campfire or something. Is this part of the resort? Ooh, shiny. Am I gonna get abducted by gnomes before I've even set foot in the building? This place sure does look mighty gnomey. And this lantern isn't really doing much for me. Are these webs? Where does this lead? It's not all that big of a cave, it seems like. Let me through. Just straight through to... Ooh! Secret little grotto. Oh. See, that's what it's all about. A little bit of creepiness that ends in a comfy reward. Just like reading by the window. Speaking of by the window, though, my shoes are wet. I'm sick of nature. How do I get inside? Can we go around the cave this time? What's this? Bit of a lookout post along the river. Let's follow the river back. Geez, I wonder how much the grounds actually cover. That must be the entrance over there. Oh, it is so dark. I mean, the moonlight illuminates a decent amount, but still, it's not enough contrast for me to really tell what I'm looking at. I assume that this is probably going to be an invisible wall. Nope. It's actually a classic video game cave-in. Seems unnecessary, but I'll take it. What's over here then? Oh, they've really nailed the ambient sounds on this. It's just subtle sounds of crickets and birds. The sound of the water lapping against the shore, changing in volume depending on how far away we are. Here it's just a whisper, but it's actually quite loud when we're up close. And another bench up here where we can just sit up here and watch. Oh, look at that. We can see the peaks of the mountains, all snow-covered. Oh, the sky is so bright. Look at how much that moon reflects off the clouds, and... oh, the stars are huge. You don't get skies like that here, that's for sure. Wow. Well, I'm bored of nature. How do I get inside? That's where the electricity and AC are, right? Something over here? Ah, another little grotto. The only thing this is missing is some steam rising off of it to indicate that it's a hot spring. Yeah, I see now. It's hydroelectric. Well, at least it's a self-sufficient place. It means that not only can you stay out here, you can do so in the zombie apocalypse as well. Alright, well, let's try to get inside. Oh, it's got a pool and everything. Not exactly big enough for me to swim laps, but I guess it's not that kind of pool. It's got an inner tube, though, for lazy lounging. Although I generally prefer to do my lounging on one of these seats. I really hope these things can fold down more than that. Unless we're trying to compress ourselves into a V shape. Why does the garage have the same shimmer as the cave? In any case, I don't think the lights are coming back on, so one moment while I restart the map. Actually, you know what? I just got an idea. How about we make this the ultimate arrival at the house experience? I'll save reloading the map, And the first time through, I'll go through it using only the lantern. Because, I'll tell you what, here's how I know about this experience. So, my family has this house out east in Montauk that we sometimes vacation at, and it's like in the middle of the woods. You can hardly see other houses from it. And it's a fun place to relax, but when you first get there, usually at night, it's pretty creepy. You have to go in through the garage, come up the long staircase, and then just kind of like make your way slowly through the halls, turning on all the lights so that you can put your stuff away and clean your room in peace. Who's to say we wouldn't have to do the same if we were the only ones coming out here? We don't do it by lantern light, but hey, that's what video games are for, right? Fantasy. There's actually quite a lot of reflection going on. What is going on with this mirror? It's not actually reflecting in real time. It's reflecting what the room would look like were the lights on. What can we see if we turn those off? Not much. I say we go through in the dark first, and then we start flicking lights. Let's just make sure that these actually work. Do they work? No, they don't seem to. I might actually still have to restart this. Oh, but there's so much glowing in here. Super Metroid. Oh, wow. So what we're finding is that this resort is actually quite modern and cozy on the inside. Is that the angry video game nerd? What's in the room under the stairs? Ooh. Now here is a reading spot for when there's a ton of people around and they're all annoying you. Although, I feel like the lock on the outside of the door would be taken advantage of. Come on. Come on. This door doesn't want to open. Okay, that's mysterious. I'll come back to that later. Ooh, fishies! Fishies, fishies! You look far too big for this tank. We used to have a bunch of clownfish before we moved. We ended up giving them away to an uncle, and they actually lived for a really long time. Oh. I thought something moved over here, but it's just the ticking of the clock. It's kind of hard to be creeped out in here, even in the dark. I mean, part of it is that I can see everything so clearly because of how reflective all these objects are. Actually, wait, maybe I can fix that. Hang on, let me try something. Alright, there we go. I've just enabled the command matte specular 0, and that should stop all those reflective objects from reflecting. Really basically just drawing the models full bright. And now we have a lot more of a dark, immersive experience. It's running a little bit worse now, but it should be okay. Oh, look at all this. I can't actually wait to turn the lights on. Imagine how cozy this is going to be. Look. It's even got this modern little fireplace in a cute little wedge shape. And charming video game posters made to look like classic art. I love it. I imagine copyrighted music comes out of that, so I'll save that for later. Keep calm in Gary's mod. That's perfect. That's what I'm trying to do. Literally exactly what I'm trying to do. And the stairs are clipped. It even reflects their rampy state by having a pretty complicated shape to the carpet running down it. This right here. This is my reading spot. You lay across this. It looks so fluffy. And these pillows, for some reason, being brightly colored makes them more comfortable. Don't ask me how I know. Meanwhile, you're constantly looking up, feeling eyes on you from that window, or worse yet, you imagine the silhouette of someone standing in the doorway behind you. What's out here, anyway? Oh, nice patio. If it's raining, this would be a good place to sit and read. Provided it's not too windy. Looking at that blinking red light on the horizon, houses with their lights on in the distance. This place is perfect. I feel like most of my Gary's Mod explorations at this point are just me scouting out reading nooks. I think the couch might be a little bit overly sensitive to being pushed, though. Maybe want to put some lead weights on the legs. But look, it's got a TV right here. I can just imagine eventually I would probably reach my breaking point where I'm so afraid of people watching me from the door or the window or down that darkened hallway. But if I want to tap out, I can just, desperately crawl across the floor, grab the remote, and turn it on to get some light and some noise. I'm gonna hope that dragging sound was just me touching the couch. Also, my view did something weird right now, so who knows? For all I know, that dragging noise was somebody in my room messing with the base stations. I've kind of made a resolution that I'm not going to take my headset off to look because I feel like it really enhances the atmosphere, to feel that maybe my life really is in danger. Bored? Scroll the infinite pages of the internet. A refreshing way to waste the day. Paid for by the Too Many Tabs Tourist Agency. Don't I know it? This door doesn't want to open either. Why is that the case? Why do these doors not want to open? I was able to come in just fine. I was able to use the one leading out to the patio. Alright, go gadget, no clip. As soon as I came in, saw the furniture on the edge of my light, I just got like an instant vibe like I'm intruding, like I'm not supposed to be here. Is this a door as well? Or is this just a closet? No, this is a bedroom. That's a closet. The worst kind of closet. The kind of closet with slats. Slats that I can't see into, but that someone else could see out of if there's light in this room. Really hesitant to try that. When I was really young, I had a door like this in my room, only it was 2 big sliding doors and it was all slats all the way down. Hated it. You just had to give me a little heart attack with that noise, just a little bit. Ooh. And we found an attic entrance. Might have to exercise a little bit more no clip to get up there, though. Ow. Well, just broke my nose. Yeah. Yeah, the collisions on this map are a little bit wonky, but hey, clip stairs. Yeah. Oh, wow. Ugh. I don't know what's going on with my view right now, but it's making me nauseous. Maybe it's simulating the mountain madness taking hold. Does that represent that I have just become a target? Ooh, look, there's even skylights. Skylights in the attic, yes! Okay, never mind. This isn't a creepy spot anymore. No, forget the spot under the stairs where I can easily be locked in by, vengeful siblings. No. What I have to do here is make this my own. Coat this whole floor in this little square with, blankets and comforters and all that, pillows, anything I can get, and read under the night sky right here. Or this side, depending on what kind of view you want. This one has a better view of the moon. I really do have to look into what I was saying before. Is it possible, actually, to read in VR, like different files or sources from the internet? I feel like the resolution isn't quite there yet, but one of these days... Come on, let me down. Yeah. Oh, and better yet, if all else fails, nobody will know that I'm up there, and I can stomp around and rattle chains and make it sound like the house is haunted if I get bored. Can we open this from this side? Nope, still gonna make me work for it. And might as well just clip on through to here, to a much smaller room. I feel like this is the kind of room that I prefer. I mean, because the only disadvantage, I think, to having a small room is if you want to set up VR, there's not a lot of space to walk around. But, you know, I do prefer having a complete view of my space. Everything has a spot, everything's where it needs to be. Bed right there, computer in the corner, and plenty of shelves to keep stuff on. That is all I need. And really, if you're coming out here to relax, who needs VR anyway? I mean, when you've already got that beautiful landscape out there, I could spend hours going out on walks. However, don't think I didn't notice that vent over there. Oop. Nice slide-out bed. Slide-out drawer, I mean. But where does this go? That looks like it goes actually up to the attic itself. Real hard to see in this. But I guess I succeeded. Come on. Oh. Well, oh no, this isn't the regular attic. This is... Hang on, let me just break this thing that's going through my neck. Actually, maybe now would be a good time to switch to the flashlight if we're going to be doing a lot of breaking. It's not quite as moody, but... What's the point of this? It's actually just like its own secret little hideaway right next to the room. I would never tell anybody that this is here. Okay, not quite a comfortable reading nook though, so the search continues. But with this, you can go all over the house. Come on, open up. Oh, this one just opens. I don't have to break it. Okay, well here's roof access at least. Wait a second. Forget my own use. What if... I mean, I was talking about how if I were on that couch reading, I would have an irrational fear of a dark figure standing in the glass door looking down at me. What if, in the time when I wasn't here, somebody else made themselves at home? Somebody who found a way to live within the walls in their own little space. And somebody who could crawl out from an angle I would never expect to come in. Well, I have thoroughly creeped myself out for this map. So much for the comfy factor. Stop jump scaring me! You're just a door! That was the wrong moment to play such a loud noise. Let's figure out the extent of Sloth's capability. Oh, Sloth is my name for anybody who lives within the walls of a structure. Because in my old house when I was a kid, we had this attic, you know, one of those things in the hall where you pull down the string and the stairs collapse. And I'd never been up there, but my dad told me that Sloth lived up there, like from the Goonies. Anyway, didn't really like that. I don't believe I ever went up there for that reason. Well, we have a basement. Who'd want to sleep down here? Oh, maybe it's supposed to be... Maybe it's supposed to be, like, somebody's dream of a fallout shelter? Although I wouldn't imagine this would actually be very good for the role. This actually opens. Now the question is, how do we actually get here from inside the house? Secret sauna jacuzzi thing? Oh, yeah, this just became the best resort ever. Dude, I don't even care. The man in the walls can have the upper floors. As long as I get to be undisturbed right here, heck, he can even join me. What happens if we turn this on? Can we actually, like, light this thing? Maybe only if we have power. Which I can't figure out how to restore, even once I get the generator flowing again. But wait. How do you get down here legitimately, then? Is all of this mine if I discover this place? I mean, that's kind of creepy. That guy doesn't even need that little annex in the attic. He probably sleeps down here. At this point, I've almost discovered more secret room than actual house. And you know what? I'm coming in here like a tunnel rat in Vietnam. Flashlight in one hand, handgun in the other. I'm clearing this guy out because all of this is mine. Alright, just one more place I gotta get, and I'm no-clipping a little for this because it's very hard to stop at a midpoint on a ladder in VR. But, plop down. Open up. Ah, this opens to the kitchen. Oh no, this is a bathroom. Ooh. Can we open the shower? Oh, the handle's over here. Oh, look at this. I am a sucker for a nice shower. Nice. Oh, I can just feel the warm water coming out. The steam building up against the frosted glass. Honestly, like, the main allure of hotel... Oh, no, it's all leaking out. The main allure of hotel rooms for me is the fancy showers. They're just the ultimate in relaxation experience. But once again, these stupid doors, I don't understand how they work. Are they, like, powered? Alright, well, I think that's the whole house explored. Now that we know the lay of the land, why don't we try just kind of chilling? Well, I guess we could try the radio first. Nope. No, we can't. The red light usually indicates that you can use it. Maybe that needs power too, despite, I guess, being battery operated. I was just about to restart the map to gain power yet again, and, I realized I had forgotten about this thing. Hand. What are you doing, hand? My right hand's doing weird wonky stuff right now. Okay, there we go. What is that down there? Ah, that's like sewage access. Well, it's not a vacation house without having to fix something that's broken. I wonder if this has anything to do with the hydroelectric? Well, probably not. Probably just jumped into raw sewage for no reason. Story of my life. Now the lights are back on, and oddly enough, I feel almost less welcome walking in the front door. When I approach, being able to see inside. Like I'm the scary figure coming from the woods. It's actually almost giving me, like, alternate perspective vibes, kind of like in No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. Motion light! Motion light! I mentioned that a long time ago, how I don't think I've ever actually seen something like this done in a game, even though it's something that you see all the time in real life. This isn't the first time I've seen it, though. The first time I've seen it was on the map Dream Pools, which was actually made by somebody in the Discord, which you should totally join. Is that doorbell copyrighted? I hope that sound isn't copyrighted. But still, I can't open it. Why? Well, I guess I can always go around the garage entrance. Maybe I can try the back? Yeah, the back door opens just fine. I bet we can even open these cupboards, because, yeah, these all look like custom doors. Nice. Although, now that the lights are on, when you have these huge windows that look out onto the night, you become very aware of the fishbowl effect, where you know that anything outside can see in, but you can't see anything out there. I mean, half the time somebody could be standing right outside the window and you wouldn't even know it. One time I was messing around with a camera out there, and I pointed it at a window, and the face recognition square showed up on the window for a second. Didn't sleep well that night. Oops. This is the kind of place that might be fun on your own for a little while, but it really needs people walking about, lounging. It's a great place to be alone together. Will you work now? Nope, still not working. Come on, man, that's like Source Map 101. If you're gonna have a red glow on the radio, something has to come out of it. Let's see how my preferred reading nook looks. Now this is a nice spot. This is the kind of spot where I can imagine you have the lights on and eventually you turn the main lights out, but you lay across this way with your head resting right here with this light on for reading. Just a dull orange glow that only really covers your corner of the room, with everything else falling off into shadow. I doubt this will turn on, though. I didn't do it. Will these doors open now? No. Yeah, I never really did get to the bottom of how that works, but let's try flicking these switches. Yeah, and look, when you turn off the lights this way, you actually get a feel for how the other lights cast their glow across the house. Each configuration of lighting actually makes for a different experience for the whole place. Yeah, I'm not even exploring anymore. I'm just planning my house like it's The Sims VR. That is just so weird that there's no normal way, as far as I can tell, to access this room. All of this just screams that that's actually the takeaway that I'm intended to get. That there is somebody living in the walls of this mansion, just kind of watching everybody go about their business. And if that were to be the case, I mean, you'd probably very quickly get the impression that this place is haunted. Hearing water running from sources that don't exist, walking around in the walls and attic at night, maybe finding doors and cabinets open or closed that weren't before. This is honestly painting a really creepy picture right now. Because this is essentially an eye candy map, or maybe a roleplay map if you want to actually have games on it, but why would this be included? And what other conclusion could I possibly draw? And if that is the correct conclusion, why include it? But I'm glad I found it. It definitely made for some fun speculation for my mind to ruin me with. Is there a light that I can turn on here? There is. But wait, what's the other switch? Ah, those have lights as well. Wait, what if we turn this off? Yeah. Yep, mine. Whatever. I don't care how creepy this is. As soon as I get that eviction notice served, this is all mine. I'm living here forever. I'll find a way to read in water. But I guess that's this place pretty much explored. Might as well do my no-clip run to see if there's anything else hidden within these walls that I may have missed. It doesn't seem so. That's the pool outside. What's that? Oh, do we have a developer room? Ooh, it's the museum of this map. This map was in development for about 4 months. Most of the objects are interactive. 500 hours spent mapping. I can see a ton of effort went into this. This is the final successor to GM River Abyss House. Suitable map for any kind of game mode. Timeline 2017, 2018, 2020. So this map was actually an evolving project over time. It all started in 2017 when I made my first map called GM Summer House, which was later succeeded by GM River Abyss House in 2018. In 2020, I'm releasing the final version of the trilogy, which is Mountain Resort. Enjoy! Well, I did. And we can see all the credits to Top Hat Waffle. Oh, I've just been watching some tutorials by Top Hat Waffle. Awesome. Mark 2580, Schnitzel's Schnabel, and Steven Techno. You know, I always talk about how evident it is, all the effort that goes into the maps, but it's really cool to actually see how this project evolved and how different it looked over time. Actually, wait, I do have one more observation. This carpet looks plenty thick and fluffy enough to lay down on. I can just imagine laying here watching some movie with the lights off while others sit on the couch behind me. I have definitely succeeded in getting back to that childhood creepy comfy mindset. This is such a cool map. But I think for now, it's pretty much run its course. Wait, I just noticed something. Hang on. No, I'm not done just yet. I just noticed that there's a little window behind the shelf so you can see coming up the stairs. That is so cool. Although, once again giving myself bad thoughts, imagine if you were sitting here watching TV and you're not sure if you maybe just saw someone poke their head up and then come back down. These are the thoughts that would ruin/make my night in this space. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this map out for yourself, as well as its variants, that link will also be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.